Good. 13th round in the building. Ding, ding, ding. And at first I thought about what I was going to talk about. I was like, what am I going to talk about here? It wasn't much going on boxing wise this week. Like I said, Jojo Diaz taking on Javier Fortuna on Friday night. And then I got to go back and watch that on the zone because they got this dude, this middleweight. Let me bring Jesse in real quick. Jesse, you familiar with that lightweight dude that Delaware is that he wants to have a better record than Mayweather?
No, I'm not familiar with you about.
Yeah, he's this Mexican guy. He looks like a beast. Like he looked like he can fight, but he was fighting on this card. I wanted to see him, so I got to go back and watch that. But other than that, they didn't have much going on. They had the Pacquiao Spence press conference on Sunday. Like David's pointing out, it's Lions only week. Charlo versus Castano. That's going to be crazy. And I will say this, though. David's been asking me to talk about Bud Crawford for a minute. Bud Crawford, I don't know who's managing his career. I don't know what Bo Mack is doing, what he's got going on. But come October, if he's still on Top Rank, that's just an embarrassment at that point. Bob Arum is trashed you a number of different times in the media. He hasn't gotten you the biggest fights. Maybe he's gotten you paid. That's cool. I don't have no problem with that. But your reputation and your legacy is taking a hit because you don't fight nobody. And Bob can't get you to fights. Then you talk about Errol Spence and all this other stuff. If you really want to fight, when you're a free agent in October, make a deal with Al. Make a deal with PBC and get the fight done. I have a theory that Bud Crawford, and I'm not saying he's scared. I try not to say none of these boxers are scared. But I feel like Terrence doesn't really want the fight. I feel like Terrence has been trying to wait out Errol Spence going to 154. And once he goes to 154, he'll have 147 by himself. And he'll be able to not fight Errol Spence. Like I said, I don't think that he's scared, but I don't think he wants to fight as bad as he tries to make out. I'm feeling that. Not feeling that. So, Bud, if you're listening to the 13th round, I like you. I mean, obviously, you're one of the baddest men in the game today. I like you. But when that contract is up for your legacy, if you want to be a Hall of Famer, like we know you're a Hall of Fame talent, if you want to actually be a Hall of Famer, you got to make that move over to PBC. Like I said, don't have to be long-term. Make it a 2-fight deal just so we can get, a Sean Porter versus Bud to start it off and then Errol versus Bud to close it out. Make it happen, man. We need Bud in these big fights. And Bob Arum just ain't going to get it done. And also, it's looking real suspicious about whether or not Tyson Fury and Teofimo Lopez actually had COVID. Maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow on the 13th round.